Hey, couch potatoes.
Hey, so we've got some new interesting employees that are going to be outside for us.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, is this the dude with the password thing?
Uh, maybe. Mon.
Yeah, the secret.
Yeah, was.
Oh, I didn't know he could be a staff member. Interesting.
You help me with more deals.
Oh, I knew you'd say that, but I do not give up. If I help, you will change mine someday. So I help you with your business. Listen, people.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese and Chinese are actually very different languages. That's just the way that this is localized. I do not mean to try and sound like a jerk.
Well, it's literally on the screen. You're just reading it word for word. And honestly,
Yeah.
anyone who's foreign in another country speaking a different language that's not their first is usually mildly butchering the other language. You usually just, kind of tolerate it because you can tell they're trying and you appreciate the effort.
Yeah, unless you had an upbringing where it's like one of your parents.
He's a 4-star.
Yeah, but look at his safety influence, though.
I mean, yeah, but hey, 4-star. I'll take it.
Was he just?
Yeah,
Is he gonna be like Sachiko from the fucking Burusera thing?
maybe.
Oh, hey, Kiryu, baby. Kiryu? Oh, you mean Mr. Kiryu? Again, I don't know what Steven Spielberg actually sounds like.
It's been a long time since I heard him. Also, I did hear him when I went out to Universal Studios with Amanda. He does make an appearance on one of the rides. Like, they have him speak for a moment in one of the little videos while you're waiting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan had a trip to Florida, so I don't know if he got to meet the Florida man.
Thankfully, no.
Yes, you helped us with the music video for Miracle. Now I want to do something for you in turn. You helped me out big time too, so I want to help out your side gig. Bada bing, bada biz.
Mm-hmm.
We want to help you, Kiryu-chan. Yes, we will put out our world-class abilities at your disposal. Come on, Kiryu. Let's do this thing together. Don't sweat the deeds. We're just jazzed to work with you, Kiryu-chan. Just let us on the gravy train. We'll smash box office records together. See now, he's a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
How's it feel to have Steven spinning on your staff list?
Very good. Very good. I was not expecting that when we got into this episode today.
So I have one more thing about a side quest character that you can get.
Okay.
You can get Miracle Johnson on your staff.
Ooh, where do I find Miracle Johnson?
In the dance hall.
Well, I'm heading there anyway.
He's also where you find the, I think it's the Trouble Finder. Or is it no, it's the Encounter Finder. You get the Encounter Finder from him, which you can then use to hunt down Mr. Shakedowns.
Alright. Well, we're going here anyway.
So what I was saying is, like, unless you have an upbringing that's typically, one parent is from one nationality, the other parent is from the other, you're typically going to grow up with your, home nationality as a big language. Like, me, 2 American parents, obviously it's English. Would I mix in some other languages? Sure, I'd like to learn Japanese or French or something along those lines. But for somebody that, say, has, like, a French parent and an American parent, or a German parent and a Norwegian parent, the nationality mixing means that you may end up growing up with 2 languages at the same time. Like Joey the Anime Man, for instance, his dad's Australian and his mom's Japanese, so he grew up with both languages at the same time.
Yeah.
So, language stuff is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it all also brings up an interesting deal about how some cultures can be perceived from certain nationalities, because, like, obviously, Japan has its way of seeing Americans as well as other cultures, but, you know, it just interests me to see the ways that our cultures and stuff are perceived by others.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like, for instance, like legal drinking age. Obviously, for America, it's 21, but I think in Germany it's like 16 or 18. I believe.
Probably.
So, obviously, so that in turn causes some people to be like, "Wow, America's kind of odd about that." It's Lewis.
Yep.
Like, some interesting characters in Japanese history have been able to make it into modern media. Like the first Neo game, granted taking some liberties from historical stuff, the main character of that game is actually a historical figure. William Adams, I believe his name is.
Oh, all right.
He was a British sailor who was on a trading ship, I believe, and I don't know what country he was destined for, but he ended up on Japan by complete accident. And because I think at the time Japan had a very isolationist kind of idealism at the moment, he ended up being imprisoned almost immediately. But Tokugawa Ieyasu, he took interest in him over his knowledge of mathematics and shipbuilding, and he ended up becoming a very honored advisor to Tokugawa. Not to mention the recent anime that came out on Netflix about Yasuke, the first black samurai.
Yeah.
He was an African slave who became a very loyal samurai to Nobunaga. So yeah, interesting history stuff, everybody.
Oh yeah.
So, you're with Miracle Johnson in a disco club. What do you think this side quest is going to entail?
I have to do disco dancing. The most fun side game in this game.
Well, some can consider it fun. I consider it very difficult, and I'm not really somebody that's decent at rhythm games most of the time. Like, hell, the only rhythm game that I'd say that I'm okay at is this one called Soundwalker, but I can't play that anymore because it's not supported anymore. Because it's back in the Newgrounds Flash days.
Yeah, I love Newgrounds Flash days.
You're gonna have to see Kiryu in a minute.
He's not a good dancer, is he?
No, just... it's a small thing, but it's a great thing.
Okay, let's go. Let's dance with Rip-Off MJ. God, I love that sound effect they use.
He does it.
Oh, nice.
I love it. I want that as a GIF. I need that as a GIF. It probably exists.
Yeah. I'm not very good at this game. Hopefully you don't have to score very high.
I think you don't... I don't know if you have to win or not. I think you just need to dance with him, but we'll see.
I will admit, I love this game.
Yeah. Yakuza 0 is kind of a special game.
Oh, dang it.
It's a shame that they have to paint NPC dance moves over Michael Jackson, or, no, sorry, Miracle Johnson.
Oh, damn it. Hit it too fast. Yeah, I just saw the arrow and I was like, go for it.
You saw arrows and you just got confused.
Yeah. Plus, the way my eyesight works, like, I can't even really watch the dance. I just have to focus on the squares.
That's
the
the
dance
problem
is
with most rhythm games, is that
so
they have such
bad for
flashy
me.
imagery, and you're just like, oh man, I can't keep up with the imagery on screen because I have to watch these fucking buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like I can't even tell which X
Yeah,
is first.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of hard to see amongst all the pink squares.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But yeah, I don't think you have to win necessarily.
Well, here's hoping I don't.
Who'd have thunk Miracle Johnson ended up winning?
Oh yeah, totally. There's no way I could beat that because he had like a perfect score.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one dance move that Jackson does back in the day where he leans forward like super
Oh
low.
yeah, it's so
And I'm
crazy.
just like, I'm sorry, that's more impressive than the moonwalk. Like, fucking hell, man. Don't be so tough on yourself. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Forget my being a bodyguard. You'd be great if fit as one of my backup dancers.
Bullshit, but thank you.
That was so much fun, I want to commemorate the moment. Lewis, you're up.
I feel like it'd be a Luis kind of thing, you know?
But it's American.
Yeah. Man, him and his presence.
Alright, let me actually look up which one you're supposed to grab for the encounter finder.
Tell me what the other one is.
Because I think it's...
Because I think I have the encounter finder, don't I?
I don't know, because then you'd be seeing the encounters all across Kamurocho.
Oh, you can check all the encounters, then yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you can overlook it all. That's how you're able to hunt shakedowns.
Alright.
Alright, so Miracle Johnson... Producer, you need to talk to people, so then finally choose done. Shoe, stop line. Where's the... I guess you probably get it even if you pick a... Which box do you... Oh god, do you even remember which box you picked the last time you had a quest with him?
I think I picked the white one.
Okay.
Because I think I went for the smallest box. So I'm kind of wanting the big box this time.
Yeah, probably best go for the big box then.
Alright.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
You got it. Now you can hunt shakedowns as Kiryu.
Nice. Oh, that's it. I had the trouble finder.
Yeah, you had the trouble finder, which is good for the side quests. Who do you take me for? I'm the pop star prince.
I would love this. I would maybe that should be something I do. I should try to make an HD version of Miracle's model because I kind of want to see, since he has that like scale texture for his shoulders, I would actually like to model every single one of those scales.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
that looks so
getting into
good.
3D modeling. Oh, you big time, Kiryu. You helped me thrill the world, and I want to repay the favor. Anything I can do for you? Don't you remember who I am? It's no problem at all.
I'd be worried about
Yeah,
what I'd have to pay you. There's no way I could afford a pop superstar.
No problem. You get the miracle discount. Again, I have no clue what Michael Jackson sounds like in his real talking voice.
No, literally, he kind of sounds like that.
And now you have him as an advisor. He is good at everything.
Except for buildings.
But look at his fucking stats, though. Kiryu, you're a real good friend to me, man. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. What do you say we strike a pose to finish? Don't be shy, guy. You can't get all self-conscious at a disco, can you?
Good point. Alright, let's do this.
Aha! Ready? Hee-hee!
That's so good. That is so good. Okay, I was not expecting to have this much fun at the start of the new episode, but I'm glad we're doing this.
Hey, man, when it comes to Miracle Johnson, anything can be unexpected.
Man, I need more Miracle Johnson in my life.
We need more miracles.
And Johnsons, it seems.
Right. We need Miracle Johnson and his Miracle Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Alright, so it looks like you've got another Gambling King dispute. God, those are frequent for you.
Yeah. Well, I am at 40% on his area, so he's going to, you know, try to fight a little. Oh, hey, wait.
That is quite fair. God damn, those are expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can maybe buy 1 or 2 per trip. Like, you're not going to buy it all out in one go. That's for damn sure.
Right.
Though I can buy this
question.
place now. Yeah, what's up?
If you were to go to Japan, what would be something on your agenda when you get there?
Honestly, I want to go to more of the historical districts, and I can't remember exactly what's there, but I know, like, from years ago when I was actually studying Japanese, I really want to go to Hokkaido.
Okay, so Hokkaido, and then most likely Kyoto, because that's super big.
Yeah.
Oh, something about Kyoto that's interesting is that there's recently been this renovation project that's been going on, where entrepreneurs are restoring old houses to be more sensible to modern people's wants.
Okay, that sounds nice.
You know, make them easier to stay in, because back in the day, like back in the olden days in Japan, it was obviously not as plausible to have people live in those houses. It was easy for people to live in those houses because they didn't require so much space to live in, since it was just storefront in the front and then home in the back, and it's super narrow.
Yeah.
Whereas modern sensibility is like, no, we need more space because people are getting taller. Foreigners need a lot more space because obviously foreigners are taller and broader in some sense. And I can send you a video later, but it's essentially just showing like, okay, so they're renovating these old style houses from Kyoto so that people can at least get some sense of a historical, you know, how do I put this? A historical accuracy, I guess.
Yeah. There's a... Essentially, you get the historic looks, but with modern amenities.
Yeah, essentially. Although there was like this beautiful wood finish bath that looked really nice to relax in. And I'm speaking as somebody that's more of a shower person.
Yeah.
Like, nothing against baths or anything, people. It's just I'm 6'2", so I can barely fit in most of them.
Yeah, same. Imagine me.
Yeah.
That's one thing I liked about Florida. The place we were staying at had like a small hot tub built in to every room. It was nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, every room at that resort had like its own little hot tub as a bathtub next to the showers.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was fancy as hell.
I can imagine. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, her
That's
parents,
awesome.
Amanda's parents have a timeshare there, so like theirs was even cooler than ours. Like, we just got a regular room for people that were, you know, kind of seeing about becoming timeshare people, and then we had to say no because we can't afford that shit.
Yeah,
But
obviously.
yeah, sadly, once you say no, you can never do it again. The way they run it. But dude, place was really actually quite nice.
I
Like,
can imagine.
yeah, we were like, damn. But we
you
are
were
thinking,
lucky
like, when we have enough money, we might join the Disney Vacation Club. That way you can stay at a Disney resort, like, anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do Disney stuff. I've been kind of disillusioned about Disney stuff.
Oh, I understand. Me too. But I don't know. I think there's still some good fun in it. And the parks really are well kept and nice.
Right. It's just after the Corona stuff and how Disney kind of are as corporations.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that.
You never, once you learn how a corporation works, no matter how, you know, heartfelt all of its content is, you never feel the same looking at them again.
Yeah, they're a business first and, you know, family-friendly entity second.
Yeah.
Actually, more like 20th, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's just the way the world is.
Like, I'm reminded of this funny bit from Ray Narvaez when he was streaming, and he was like, I wonder if the Mickey Mouse thing could work with Corona. And he goes, CORONAVIRUS, and it somehow works.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair to say Disney's... It has, like, a very weird standing with people.
Oh, yeah, it really does.
Some say they ruined Star Wars, others say they still have the hearts of the people.
I mean, they have my heart, except for Star Wars. They really ruined Star Wars. Like, seriously, they're doing a horrible job with that IP. Though, I don't know. I haven't seen Bad Batch yet, and I am hearing pretty good things about Bad Batch.
Well, I mean, I hear good things about The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian was pretty good until they called the child Grogu, because we had a thing with all of Yoda's species having Y names, and Grogu just isn't a good name.
Alright. So now you have plot, I believe.
And here I was going out so I could get my money all the way up.
No, you're just encountering a drunk businessman and his underling going, yeah, that guy is plastered.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus God.
Yeah, if I ever had someone try to do that around me, oh, man.
Well, I'm just like, hey man, I'm trying to help you up because you're too drunk to be able to stand or walk correctly, and you try to lash a bottle out at me, I will beat your ass.
Yeah, no, I'm about to break your hand and then shove all the glass shards in it.
And I'm somebody that never has gotten in a fight. Reina!
Yeah.
Sorry, I like Reina. She's great.
Yeah, she is pretty good. I love her. She's good, just wholesome woman.
I will also say that her fashion sense in Kiwami gets really nice.
Oh. I don't think it's too bad here.
Oh no, it's not bad here. She has good fashion sense, unlike that one dude we encountered in the Sugar Daddy quest.
Mm. Yeah,
Or,
that's pretty bad.
Or Polka Dot Man in Majima's story. That is just... That Polka Dot guy has...
Yeah, that was tacky for the sake of being tacky.
Like, for anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, if you've just started on this part, there's this character who runs a cabaret club, and his suit is red with white polka dots, his shirt is pink with white polka dots, and his bow tie is red with white polka dots. Unless you're like, I don't know, 5, you do not wear polka dots like that. You don't. Like, you look like a fucking dweeb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look like you are the kind of person to get swirlies if you wear a suit and bow tie with polka dots on it.
I'm sorry, but Bob from Tekken has better fashion sense than that guy.
Exactly. And I don't even play Tekken.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Not off the top of my head.
I'm actually surprised. Let's just say I put Bob in the funniest costumes to fight Amanda, and it really gets to her.
Well,
like, that is the one way I can make her get tilted.
Well, listen, the only thing that I know about any kind of real fighting game is that Baiken, Ramlethal, and Giovanna from Guilty Gear are waifu as fuck.
They are. They are.
Have you gotten to play any of the beta, by the by?
No, sadly. I'm still hoping, man. Like, dude, that's going to be great. I don't even have to play the beta to know I'm going to love it.
Yeah. I mean, you just watch some videos on it, and you can see the clear improvements. Not to mention Nago Ryuki, the samurai vampire guy. That guy's... Oh.
Dude, the soundtrack they've been releasing so far, too, man. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But again, Giovanna really endeared herself to me by the fact that she has an ethereal wolf.
Yeah.
And she's a lady in a suit with suspenders, and I'm like, oh.
She ticks a few boxes.
She ticks a few boxes, as much as King does in King of Fighters.
Oh, here I thought you were talking Tekken King. I was like,
No.
I didn't know you'd be into that, but okay.
I'm talking King of Fighters King. Like,
Okay, yeah.
You know, suit, suspenders, short blonde hair, can casually drink a martini and then beat your ass afterwards.
Mm-hmm. It's what you do.
I mean, no, she.
Oh.
Yeah, King's a girl.
Ah.
King is a cool woman.
See, I don't play too much KOF, but I do know of the series, so I need to play more. That's what that means.
Yeah, she is, funny enough, she actually originally came from a game called Art of Fighting, I believe.
I've actually heard of that.
I don't know much about Art of Fighting. The only reason why I even know about it is because I watched a video from this guy named Bennett the Sage on YouTube. Do you know about him?
Not really, no.
His channel is essentially about reviewing retro anime.
Alright.
And Art of Fighting is said retro anime because he had like a month of looking at fighting game stuff. And it's fun. Like, I'd recommend his channel because he also has some really insightful stuff. One of his recent videos that I'd say is a must-watch, just for the sake of understanding Japanese history, as well as taking a look at how Japan perceived one of its most devastating events in its history. Watch his Barefoot Gen episode.
Alright.
But, yeah, he looked at Art of Fighting, and I'm just like, wow, King came from, like a know-nothing fighting game, and now she's, like, absolutely kick-ass. Alright. Then we have Terry Bogard, who is now in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Which is such a weird sounding statement to me.
I mean, it does sound weird.
Like, imagine going back in time to your younger self playing Smash Bros. Brawl, and you can say to them, hey, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is going to be in Smash Brothers in the future.
Yeah.
And you probably look at them and said, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
Well, that, and then I'd also be like, are the trophy minigames going to be any better? And then I'll have to say there'll be no trophies, and I'll be like, Smash is dead to me.
Yeah, a bit of Smash did kind of die a bit when the trophies left.
Yeah, I mean, the stickers just aren't a suitable replacement.
No, not the spirits.
Yeah, the spirits, yeah, no. I just say stickers, because who the hell uses spirits?
Yeah, the spirits are essentially the stickers.
Yeah, they're just the stickers.
Like, I understand, you know, they want to do some different stuff, and I imagine probably modeling all those trophies would be a fucking nightmare. But,
yeah.
I don't know. It was part of the charm.
It really was. You got, like, Nintendo history blurbs and just... There's a lot of fun and just spirit to it, man. Like,
yeah. Ironic
they were
terminology there, but...
Yeah, they were really a part of playing Smash. Like, growing up for me, it was... I wanted to get all the trophies because I wanted to read all the blurbs and listen to the music, or I liked playing the coin game a little bit, or, you know, just some of the challenges to get certain ones were fun.
Yeah.
Where, like, then in the Wii one, they added that, like, achievement wall where you got the pictures, and they brought it back for Ultimate, and I don't know, I never liked that freaking, like, you get a picture for doing a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I felt it was...
Especially since those pictures would just be, like, a setup thing that's done with the in-game stuff that you could recreate yourself.
Yeah, exactly, so I just...
But...
I don't know, I feel like, you know what, having trophies was, like, the best thing they ever did.
Yeah. But then again, I'm not really much of an authority on Smash Brothers because I haven't played it since, like... I've not played Smash Brothers Ultimate specifically since Hero came out as DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I literally... I've begun to not really care that much about Smash Brothers at all.
Like, I still love Smash Brothers, and it's such a fun game to just pick up and dick around with for a bit, but... I think I literally just picked it back up for the Sephiroth boss battle. Like, just because I was like, they built the level for Sephiroth and made it to where you could do like a custom battle with him where they had his AI pretty much turned up. And it was its own special mode. And I was like, hell yeah, that sounds amazing.
Right. But, yeah, besides that, it's like, the fanfare and the marketability that Smash Brothers brings to other franchises is cool and all, but it doesn't help that the community is pretty toxic.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, did you hear about that one dude who tried to mod or managed to make a mod that excludes all Fire Emblem stuff?
Yeah, I heard that. I just laughed. I was like, well, you know, some people don't like the Fire Emblem stuff. That makes sense, but dang.
Well, no, it's just specifically Smash fans that don't like all the Fire Emblem stuff. Whereas, like, Fire Emblem fans like myself, it's like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of characters in there, but it's still representation.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. Like, for all the Nintendo properties available, me as a Smash fan who just never got really into Fire Emblem, I feel like, okay, y'all are getting a little too much representation now. It's like, you had a lot of clone characters. That's fair.
Except Fire Emblem is what's selling everywhere.
I mean, yeah and no. It's now picking up steam, but for the longest time, it wasn't a big series. It was in Japan, but until, like, the 3DS games here in the West, it didn't really pick up.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's my thing. Like, yes, you're right. It's picking up now. Twin Houses and all that's big, but I don't know. I think, like, y'all just have a lot of representation in Smash when you look at the roster. It's like, you know, I got Mega Man, I got Sonic, I got Roy. Those are, like, my three main characters, but I wouldn't mind, you know, like, another reveal like King K. Rool, or there's a number of things, actually, I would love to see, but, oh, damn. Well, better start paying attention.
Fuck this guy immediately.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy immediately.
Yeah. I had a feeling that would happen. Man, the music they're playing here is really great.
Yeah, a lot of the Yakuza soundtrack is great, although I don't think it's, like, officially released anywhere, which is a damn shame.
Which is why we just get rips off YouTube. Let's be honest. That's what we all do. Also, I should totally have gotten some more healing items.
Possibly. Some stamina royales would not hurt.
Yeah, I only got one.
But when you do this to somebody...
Yeah, I don't need too many.
You don't need too many now.
When you do that to someone, you don't really need much either.
No. When you just straight up chair somebody.
Yeah, you know, when you can one-handed chair somebody.
No, because Yakuza have possible ties into the police.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the cops could be a Yakuza.
Yeah. Or not a Yakuza, but they could be... I mean, they could be paid off. Bubble economy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd take a drink in her bar.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice bar. Like, this is a pretty nice place. I wouldn't mind going here for a drink.
The pocket watch from Tachibana. Because Kiryu knows he's... Yeah. once you're higher ups, no matter what field you're in, you're gonna be blacklisted from almost everything for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Well, unless something resolves properly, but you know.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worth the fight, but most of the time it ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Kiryu has the stamina of a boar with 3 boars inside of it, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Or would a rhino be more appropriate?
Oh, no, boar. Trust me. Damn it. I was really hoping for the wide
spin too.
Yep.
Yeah, the spin's really good. God, I hate the pot shots. God, this is like 100-man melee.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
With no Donkey Kong down B though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that down B, man.
Oh, and if you need to get rid of an item, just use B and you'll throw it.
Man, I'm just trying to grab the freaking pole.
I know.
That was a stupid move. I should have just stayed in the crowd.
Well, you're taking some guys out.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just stay in the crowd. Forget trying to grab weapons. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, who needs weapons? I can just grab you.
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah, it smells like bitch in here. I love how that dude's just cowering, like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, well, you walk by an alley and you see one dude in a flashy ass suit beat a bunch of dudes down single-handedly. What's your reaction?
What gym do you go to? Because I need to start going there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the similar kind of thing of when Awano caught Kiryu's fist. You know, like you see that, and you see like a full momentum fist just get caught like that. How do you feel? What's your reaction? Your reaction is, oh, this guy built different. This guy's built different. Yep. I mean, what can you do? God, that suit though. It's so, like, the turtleneck I'd probably say iffy on, but that suit though.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's
the
embroidery is
just
so subtle.
subdued enough. Like if it was gold, it'd be super trashy. But man, it's just the right level, man.
Yeah. Sadly, KUZE's is not as cool, but
Nah, his is straight. I like his, man.
Yeah, but KUZE's got a personality to match up with it. But the dude with the black pinstripe, best of the bunch for me. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a black suit with white pinstripe.
Yeah.
But damn, that purple pops though.
I love any suit with a lapel pin, man. More men need to bring back lapel pins. Like I wear one on mine. I think it really helps complete a suit. If you don't got a pin there, like you ain't wearing a suit right.
Well, you could be mistaken for Yakuza though.
I mean, I literally have a smash ball on mine, so I doubt it, but okay.
What? He's from the Smash family. It's Jordan Holland of the Holland patriarch of the Holland Smash family.
Yep.
You know what that just made me think of? Oh, that made me come up with something.
God, I
So you
want
know
those
how-
dusters. Those some thick
So-
dusters.
Yeah, that's some thick. That's 2C thick duster.
Alright, one sec. I got one heal. I'm going to use it.
Do you have enough money to upgrade yourself, actually? Because you can do that right now.
Yeah, let me see what I got real quick.
So, so I had an idea about something
Yeah, what's up?
recently.
Oh, damn, not enough there.
So in Yakuza Like a Dragon, the character Ichiban, the reason why it's turn-based is that it plays into his character being a massive fan of Dragon Quest.
Hmm.
And that played into this idea of mine where it was like, there's usually a side story gameplay kind of thing that plays along the main story. What if Yakuza, since they're planning on doing turn-based games in the future and more RPG-centric stuff, what if they did in the future a side story thing where you played a Dungeons and Dragons campaign?
That'd be kind of fun.
What'd you say?
That'd be pretty fun, actually.
That would be legitimately like... That'd be probably the most unique thing I think they could ever do. Because they did Pocket Circuit. I think fishing is the big one in Yakuza 3. I think the one in 6 is a baseball one. And since Ichiban is a massive nerd and dork, I'm like, okay, D&D for him. Perfect. Right there. You got it. I don't know. I just think there's potential in the idea.
Oh, totally.
Because I would certainly love to see how Japan has different perspectives on something like Dungeons and Dragons. Because there are certainly fans that exist in Japan of tabletop role-playing games that come from West in origin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think my tabletop DM has had like some character sheets from Japan, like Japan printed character sheets, and one of the stats that was available on Call of Cthulhu was Bushido. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
And I think Goblin Slayer even has influences from D&D.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it exists. I'd just love to see how they do it. Yeah, you're gonna be in a jam for this.
Yeah.
Signs. Beats you up with ultimate ramen. It's really funny to me that these real face-looking people get cartoonishly thrown around like this. Very funny to me. That was a nice exchange.
Mm-hmm.
I love the presentation of how they do this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it feels like I'm watching a martial arts movie mixed with a crime drama. Like a Jackie Chan movie that's a bit more on the serious side.
Yeah.
Or I guess more appropriately, like,
Jet Li movie. But with a bit of comedy.
no, there's a specific, oh god, there's a specific actor I'm thinking of. Have you seen, The Raid?
No.
It's a, I think it's Indonesian.
Hmm.
And it's a very, very famous act. Well, it's been probably one of the highlights of Indonesian filmmaking internationally because its fight scenes are some of the most well-directed and brutal you'll see in a while. I'd recommend it to anybody that wants to see a good martial arts flick. It's essentially about a police force that's conducting a raid on a building of some kind of crime lord.
Ooh.
And just kind of what happens throughout the deal. Who do you think?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look who comes to your rescue.
Tachibana himself, eh?
Yep.
Hell yeah, quickly. Get out of Dodge.
Rammed KUZE with a car.
Then let me drive.
Well,
There ain't driving physics in this game, but yeah.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if Kiryu even has a license.
He's Yakuza. Do you think he would really care?
Well, here's the other thing. It's Kiryu.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say this. KUZE, bad shot. Like,
That's not KUZE, that's Awano.
Awano, bad
Awano-
shot.
Awano's in the purple suit, Shibusawa's in the black suit, and KUZE's in the light blue suit.
Okay, it's probably because I was fighting KUZE, man. I was just like,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. KUZE's on the brain because he's really cool.
Oh, he is. But, dude, that Awano, bad shot, man. That was near, like, 30 yards. You should be able to put it where you want it.
They don't have shooting ranges in Japan, I imagine. Well, do they actually?
Yeah, at least for sports shooting, I know. Like, Olympic shooting, I imagine.
Actually. Because I know Japan doesn't have a Second Amendment, so obviously firearms are illegal there, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, kinda. Like, I know you can get a gun for Olympic sports. Like, you can have a gun there, but you have to register it with the local police. There's, like, a lot of storage and maintenance laws. Like, it's a hassle, but I know you can get one. It's just, you usually have it for sport. If you use it to defend yourself, you have no protections.
Okay.
God, that's a nice car.
Okay, so it's like, there are shooting ranges, but they're very few and far between.
Yeah.
And you need to be licensed. Not like how it is in America, where it's like, you don't point at your pal, you'll be able to just fire.
Okay, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
I shoot a lot.
To the rest of the world, it might as well be.
I guess, yeah. Compared to most of the world, America has fairly lax gun laws, but we got some places that are pretty crazy, like New York and California, and I think they go a few steps too far.
You get the idea, though. Like,
Yeah, I get it.
I don't have a gun license yet. I can shoot skeet with my dad.
True, but
Or
also...
not shoot skeet, but shoot clay pigeons, like, specifically.
Well, yeah, but most people would call that skeet.
Nah, but when I think of skeet, I think of that one rap song that goes skeet, skeet, skeet.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, shooting skeet, that clay pigeon, that's the sport. I mean, I don't think you should have to get a license in order to, like, go out with your dad with a shotgun. I mean, that's a hunting weapon, and shoot, essentially, a clay target meant to replicate birds. Like, you're literally practicing for duck hunting.
Well, that's more practice for him to get pheasants and stuff than practice for me.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also just kind of enjoyable. Like, I don't do a lot of fowl hunting, but my grandfather used to hunt ducks a lot down here, and that's why you would go shoot skeet. You're doing it because it's good practice for when the ducks fly overhead.
Right.
It's not like when you shoot a shotgun, you know, it's a video game, and you get a car-sized spread that can kill anything in its radius. You gotta actually aim that thing and know how to, you know, line it up ahead of the target.
Yeah. But yeah, Tachibana is essentially being like, listen, You're too valuable to leave by yourself like this.
Yeah.
So he's essentially lamenting that he's a bit more of a pragmatist.
Yeah. That's not a bad thing. I mean, like, I don't know, this is a good scene. I'm enjoying what I'm reading.
Yeah, story's good.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Again, this is the game that everybody says, if you want to get into Yakuza,
Start here.
Start here. And it's probably hasn't been easier because, you know, this game's on sale a lot and it's on all modern platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So, frankly, you don't really have much of an excuse unless you're just not that into beat-em-ups.
Dude.
Or maybe if you're just not somebody that's into subtitles.
Yeah. In which case, play the PS2 original.
Yes, play the PS2 original. Hell yeah.
Yeah, totally. Budget!
Budget.
Crap.
It isn't who you think it is. It's Oda. God's a big fan, though.
Did you take a bullet and not tell us? Did
No,
one actually...
Something a bit more serious.
Oh, shit.
I love the facial animations on that are incredible.
Oh, yeah, man. When they get budget, they get budget. Man,
Like,
look at that money. Oh,
that's some delicious moolah.
that's a moolah right there. Man, saying that, I want to play Abe's Odyssey now.
Well, now you know that, I think that Soulstorm, I think it was, the most recent thing that came up.
Yeah, it's just a remake of 2. And it's not even really a puzzle platformer anymore. Like, everything I've seen on it, they've changed a lot of the layout, so it's more of an action platformer.
And that's not your thing. Also, look how ripped Tachibana is.
I mean, you know what? That's really about the shape I want to be in.
That's the shape you want to be in?
Like, that'd be a pretty good goal. He's not super ripped. He's not even very, very toned, but you can tell he works out.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently he's got a kidney problem. Yeah, too much blood loss causing the kidneys to sort of lag behind a bit. I don't know if that's actually a thing, though.
Dialysis in and of itself is a death sentence.
Yeah.
It's horrible, but, you know, at least it allows people to live a little longer.
Yeah, at least before the kidney transplants are needed.
Even then. It's horrible.
Well, that's what happens.
Yep. Still, with all his money, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten new kidneys.
Maybe he just hasn't been able to find a compatible donor.
It is difficult, but consider we're talking the underworld here.
Good point. So, yeah, now you're in Little Asia.
All right.
Like, it's this hallway essentially of Kamurocho that's where people from China go to.
Makes sense.
Because neither of them are Japanese. Oda's Chinese and Tachibana's half Chinese.
That makes sense.
So they have a bit of a heritage thing. Well, not directly heritage, but they have connections.
Yeah.
But again, the guy from Majima's cutscene told, it's difficult for people from China to live in Japan, so they were able to gain a foothold in Kamurocho, albeit like a small patch of it.
Yeah, I bet you are.
So the other cool thing, they actually have Chinese dialogue.
Nice.
Can I just say, I love it whenever any kind of media actually does this. Like, actually has the attention to pay to do this. Like, when you have actors, whether it be like one actor from one language and one actor in another, or if an actor is bilingual and they act in two different languages, or have a show with an actually different varied cast with different languages, it's so cool to me. Also, remember Bat Tattoo?
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, one that comes to mind is Megalobox, because most recently with Season 2 of Megalobox, a lot of Spanish influences in the game, to the point where the ending song is actually sang in Spanish. So that's super awesome. I also remember Blood Plus, I want to say? That movie had a mix of... That movie had its main heroine be played by an actress who spoke both English and Japanese. Which, God, imagine having to act in two different languages.
I mean, it'd be difficult.
So, I just find it very impressive whenever any piece of media goes the extra mile in wanting to actually have this, you know? Especially with a language as complex as Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
I remember...
You know my buddy Colin, he took like 4 years of Chinese. It's always fun talking to him and hearing him try to do it. Because even he's like, I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, it's as a lot of layers to that language.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
Well, it's mostly all just because things are determined by inflection.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, here in English, we definitely have a thing with tones, but
yeah,
it ain't like Chinese, where the tone of my voice can actually change the meaning of the word. Or change the word entirely. Here it's just, hey, I sound a little aggravated, or, oh, he sounds a little passive, so...
Or he sounds a little sarcastic, which in some languages just doesn't exist, because...
Yep.
It's led to this dumb dichotomy that happens on Twitter sometimes, where an artist from Japan will post like a meme or some kind of fan art for a character, and then some smart-ass Westerner is gonna post a picture that's supposed to be a more sarcastic humor type of picture. But because sarcasm humor doesn't really exist in Japan, the joke flies over the head and they end up feeling bad. And it's like, no, don't feel bad, they're just trying to be funny.
Yeah. Again, cultural norms and comedy are different. It's like American comedy versus English comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, English and British comedy is a very different game.
Oh god, yeah. If Monty Python's anything to go by alongside other hilarious stuff like Fawlty Towers, Life of Brian,
Sycamore.
among many many, 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 many others.
Yep.
Point is, anytime that there's ever, like, legitimate, you know, representation of different ethnicities and different languages in something, I find that very fun. Very nice detail. Like, I believe there's even a character that is American and speaks English in a Yakuza game. I think it might be Kiwami 2 or might be 4. Point is, they go the extra mile here, and I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although he does pronounce roof as rough, which really...
I've heard that with even native English speakers. It can be a dialect thing.
I know, and it just... There's no U sound in there. Why do you say it rough?
It's double O can sometimes be pronounced U. Because
a dog
ooh,
says. A dog
roof.
says rough. It's roof.
I know. But you get where it comes from, because if you hold your O's, it's ooh, and that's the U sound, so sometimes people give it the hard U instead of just the ooh, and then you get roof. Look at that roof.
I know. It just... Some Americanisms just kind of hit me different. Like when I moved to the Midwest and everybody started calling it pop instead of soda. Anywho, so now we're essentially trying to see if Kiryu could be safe within Little Asia for a while. Sorry we got off on that little tangent there.
Yeah, that's alright.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, emergency, you know. He could have been killed, and also Tachibana needed to get dialysis treatment. Wow, they're really pulling out a lot of favors for Kiryu here. Yeah, they are very much like the Remora and the shark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a...
Ooh.
That's a nice line.
The safety of my people. Damn.
Well, I'm just saying, like, when you look at my face, do you see a for sale sign? That is a really good line. That is...
I'm gonna pick that one up. Like,
you think you might pick that one up?
dude, I mean, I'm in sales, so if someone tries to haggle me too hard, you look at my face, what do you see, a for sale sign?
Yeah, that, like...
I'm the one selling you.
That is a roast line that makes you just kind of go like, Jesus. I mean, at the very least, the Elder doesn't seem like he's holding any malice towards Kiryu. Yeah, see? He doesn't hold any malice towards Kiryu, just saying, listen, Tojo clan will come raining brimstone on this place if I keep you here.
Yeah.
You're too much of a risk, but if you want to stay my guest, I'll let you have some tea with me.
Yeah.
See? Cool guy.
Buy you a few minutes, you know, but
yeah,
I do need you out of here by the end of the day.
Buy some deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine on top of Triad and Yakuza wars, it was just difficult for foreigners to be able to live in Japan in the first place.
Yeah.
Unless you were like a big economic ally like America. That's right! I forgot this is where you get to go there for the first time. So Jordan, West Park is essentially a homeless park.
That's okay by me. We need to hide.
But do you look at Kiryu and do you think homeless?
Oh, not yet. I'm sure we're going to have a costume change.
Alright, no, you're not.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Kiryu stays in that suit for pretty much the whole game.
Dang.
It's interesting. That suit probably has some kind of self-cleaning properties. It has to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It's pure cotton, that's for dang sure.
Like, let's see. He's been in that suit since his sewer fight. Or no, he's been in that suit since he got it with Nishiki. And let's think about what he's gone through in that suit. He's gone through myriads of fights on the street. A few fights with Oda, or something along those lines, alongside a fight in the fucking sewers with KUZE, along with not having washed it since going out into the forest. It's like, he probably smells like, oh god, I don't even know what kind of ass he would smell like, but he smells like it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so this was actually here the whole time, and I just didn't realize Lalasia was there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as I said, it is a hallway of Kamurocho.
Yeah, interesting.
Alright, so I think maybe after entering West Park, that's
that's where we're going to probably end it.
Get some combat after seeing all that stuff.
Yep.
Having that cool fight with KUZE and his thick-ass brass knuckles, or steel knuckles.
You know, that's one thing I'm happy I have a 3D printer for now.
You just try and 3D print your own knuckles.
Oh, no, I always carry a Bic lighter. Like, I don't smoke cigarettes, but, you know, I work in kitchens, I work in areas where people smoke. I like to have a lighter on me. You never know when one will come in handy, right? Who knows, maybe I just need to singe something. But, I found a file for a Bic lighter holder. It's a pair of knuckles. And then you have the lighter sticking out the end of it. So, now I can punch you and light you on fire.
Well, probably the sideburns, but...
Yeah. But, you know, that's... I just always found it kind of cute. It was a cute file, so I got, like, a Bic pair of knuckles.
It sounds like the equivalent of, like, this one... I think it was a knuckle duster that had, like, a... It was like a revolver that was attached to it along with, like, a tiny...
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it. Yeah, it's a small 6-shooter with a bayonet on it and a pair of knuckles.
And people, when I say small, God, what's
it's a pocket pistol. It's literally a pocket pistol. It would fold up. It was like 22 bullets, if anyone knows how small the 22 is. 5 shots of that in a super small cylinder with probably like a 1-inch barrel.
Think of bullets roughly the size of beans inside of a beanbag.
Pretty much. Like, it was a tiny little thing, but it gets the job done if you have to get close quarters and maybe take on a guy 30 feet away from you. So, you know, probably a good weapon for Kiryu to have.
Maybe.
Though totally antiquated and not very efficient.
Plant an idea in Sega's head for Yakuza 8.
Yeah. Alright, but
anyway.
Yeah, with that, we're probably good for the night. It was fun, and we're progressing the story a bit. See y'all later.
Yep, bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.